Hey guys, the King of Fat here. Before this video starts, I have to say thanks for waiting. I'm sorry this took me so long. I had this plan for ages, but I'm so glad I finally got it done with and it's finished. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to set a few rules. If you haven't read the title, it's War Thunder versus World of Warships. The first rule will be I'm only going to do Navy battles for War Thunder, but that also includes planes that I can use in War Thunder as well. So just to make it a little bit fair on World of Warships. But apart from that, let's continue with the video. Let's start with graphics. I won't spend a lot of time on graphics. I don't find graphics in a game the main importance of a game. It's more of the gameplay. But let's start with World of Warships. World of Warships graphics look good, but sometimes they just seem really bland or grey and it doesn't have a lot of colour to it. And it looks good, but it's still not that good. But with War Thunder's graphics, I think they have more colour and it has more of like detail to it and it just looks a little bit better to me. So I'm going to give the points to War Thunder because their graphics just seem a little bit better. Like I said, I don't want to spend a whole time on this because I find graphics isn't the main importance. So let's start with the next thing. Hey guys, just before I start talking about gameplay, I thought I'd show you the best clips I got from both games. I'm going to warn you now though, I was in a lot of discords talking to a lot of people, so you might hear some very weird conversations. But apart from that, I hope you enjoy these short clips.
Out racism thing was not a meme on April Fool. What the
Oh,
Drop.
you talking about the sliders?
Yeah. Jarvis. Doctor, turn off my racism.
What's this?
I need you to turn off my beast.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Rajan, that'll kill you. Do it.
What is it?
You didn't tell me. It speaks sense. What was it? The
Basically,
sliders were just misogyny.
like that. But the funniest thing about it is that, like, racism, there's like an on-off button, so you can turn on and off the racism.
You can enable your racism.
But shit like homophobia and misogyny and like shit like that, transphobia, it's on a slide.
It's the enemy team.
Conversing with the enemy.
Remember when we tried to do like actual hostage situation?
Yeah, I never will.
And hell control options. Why is the sensitivity so low?
Right. Let's begin.
This wasn't been reinforced.
I fucking hate that line.
Got him.
Alex, plant here, plant here.
Go
Come
to.
on, Alex.
Nice one.
Ow. He's got like 2 health. And by that I mean, yeah.
Nice.
By that, I was
I was coming. I was on my
By
way.
that, I was tracking him, and it was a wrap for that man. It was over.
Get around. Get us.
Ow. Fuck.
That was on.
Doesn't look like a fucking goblin in. And even then he looks slightly goblin-y.
Yeah, doesn't look good. Just pulled out 3 cool.
Not even a 4 one.
Yeah,
No.
top floor.
Thank you.
Won't be for a long time. Uh oh.
I'm sorry.
A little bit of trolling.
These guys seem nice.
Oh yeah, I've got a room on me.
What?
In that room. Outside. Please, here.
Right,
What, Glenn on stairs or in this room? Behind me!
It's a Skyrim meme. So long. Oh wait, Drake is so funny.
You know, seen white Jay-Z, he just looks like a politician.
Yeah.
Could go and head on with him and see what happens.
Whoa! The boat's trying to fucking shoot me with his main cannon. It was close. Air brakes on. Let's see if I can get this guy. Oh, it's Italian. He hasn't got his AA on me. Dropping 2 bombs.
That's the low.
Oh, got a hit! He's on fire!
Oh, you aim with that guy. The Wyvern's diving here. He's coming after you, look out.
I got him! I got the fucking kill! Yes! I got Stuka. I don't care, I got the Stuka footage. Is he dead or are you dead?
One of them, I knocked the captain out of one of them. The little one has another controlling.
Oh, I died with it.
We have 5.
Oh, I've got another hit. There you go, got it. Oh, another target destroyed. God. Yeah. Pardon? I generally can't hear you.
The runway, how there's a runway on the map.
Got a hit, but wasn't a kill.
Every like a compartment needs to be red for it to die.
No, it's just their crew needs to die, so they need to lose all their crew.
He's got a third of his crew left.
Yes! Oh, I did that first person as well! I'm so happy.
I'm dead soon.
前進
Two fucking bomb kills! And one of them was just a guess. It literally went in their ship as well. It was great. Now he's cruising too. Should die. And he's flooded. So, oh, look at that. He's still alive even though he's on one side of the ship. That's so fun. Oh, never mind. it's about to get torqued. Oh, fucking hell. I might want to winch him off.
Torch for a few. He appears to be sinking.
Keep going.
What happens to Total War nowadays?
Still making Total War content.
It's a bit disappointing.
Right, dude.
Jeez. Personally making...
No, don't go for it. Nope.
This smoke must clear us all. Seriously. How many destroyers are there?
It's 4.
Are they all in this one spot? I'm so confused.
There he is. Yeah, there's the whole like, there's like 3 boys to your
I'm
left.
dead.
They're also shooting you. 2 battleships.
There he is.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like the Russian cruisers, they're fun.
They are fun actually. Uh-oh.
It's going for you. You know what time it is. It's ramming time.
Nice. Oh man.
Man, I've already...
Kritischer Maschinenschaden!
Oh, that's bullshit, that shouldn't hit me! Motherfucker! You dead?
That's what happens when you go after French.
That's pretty good. That's a nice shot. I like that.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
No, I like the Walter White one. That one's good. 'Cause
ICC.
it's result.
Society.
Social media addiction, cocaine meth. That's not even a bad shirt either. Society.
Oh.
That doesn't even. Yeah, it does seem nice.
Yeah, like Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
Except the
The enemy is about to win.
Sonne.
Is he okay?
meth.
God. Hombre. Oh,
Never smoke weed from the gas station. Down here.
Problem gelöst. Aufklärungsflugzeug
no.
zerstört.
Worse. Oh, for a second I thought I was can't they?
Why is the Clash? What, Hololive?
Das gegnerische
Hey guys, that's all the footage I have for both games. Let's talk about War Thunder first because I showed you those footages first. War Thunder is such a fun game. As you saw, it was really manic at some points where I got 6 kills in one German destroyer. It was super fun and enjoyable. I also love how you can just get a Stuka and just start dive bombing people. It is so fun and enjoyable. I also like how they really well done the models. The models are really well done and realistic. So if you get flooded, if you're flooding, sorry, if you're flooding and your ship gets hit by a torpedo and you survive, your ship will start sinking because it's filling up with water. And it'll only be the side that it got hit. And that's really cool, and I love that. And I also love how your AA is automatic, your secondary cannons are automatic. It's all just really fun and enjoyable to look at. The only issue I have with it, though, there are slight issues, is that you can only start off with destroyers and then it goes to cruisers and battleships. What kind of sucks, but, you know, it's not too bad. I still enjoy the game. It's still really fun, and it's just manic. I mean, one of my favourite moments was when I snuck up on the Italian ship in a British little boat, little like boat thing, and I dropped depth mines on it, and I didn't win, but I had fun sneaking up on it. I almost killed it, but unfortunately I didn't, so that's really fun and I enjoy it. But now let's talk about the Warships gameplay. World of Warships gameplay is massively different to War Thunder's. War Thunder's gameplay is more realistic, with World of Warships it's more arcadey. Now I enjoy both ways to play it. It's both really enjoyable and I like both of them. But in World of Warships, if you get hit by a torpedo, you won't be flooding, you will be slowed down. Like a debuff in D&D. Say one of your friends gets poisoned in D&D, it's like that. So when you get hit by a torpedo, your debuff is you're slower for a certain amount of time. I do enjoy also that every ship kind of has a certain thing they do. Battleships are meant to destroy battleships and cruisers. Battleships also are very slow but very powerful guns, but sometimes are really shit at accuracy. And you have the cruisers that are meant to destroy other cruisers and destroyers. Cruisers can also vary between heavy and lights. Heavy can take more hits, lights can't, but lights are more movable. And then the destroyers are also very quick, good with torpedoes, but their guns suck. And the only thing I can really say about aircraft carriers is they're just really fun to piss people off. A lot of people get pissed off with the aircraft carriers, but I can tell you it's less annoying than it used to be. Because before you could control all your aircraft at the same time, and it was fun, but people did get really annoyed about it. But from that aspect, I do love the idea of the arcadiness. I also love how if you smash into another ship, they just blow up immediately if you both have the same amount of HP. It's really cool, and I enjoy it. And the aircraft play is still quite fun, and I love that too. But War Thunder's going to have to win this points because I just love realisticness more. If you enjoy arcadey games, I definitely advise playing World of Warships. But if you enjoy realistic, I definitely advise playing War Thunder. Both games are really fun to play. I would say test them both out, see which one you prefer. But I love both of them. But I love both of them. But War Thunder just has that little bit more realisticness, and I love that you can be fighting while you're flooding. I also love that you can fly the planes yourself and go in first person. So I would definitely think the points go to War Thunder, but they were very close. But I just prefer realisticness to arcadiness. But if you enjoy arcadiness, definitely play World of Warships. Or just play both, because they're both really fun. Unfortunately, before I can continue, I need money, so enjoy this ad. Do you like anime and boats?
Nah, not really.
Well, now you can get your anime boat waifu in Azor Lane. You can choose from many World War II ships, and you can even marry them.
No, I really don't care that much. Why are you telling me this? Could you please fuck off?
Wait, seriously? You don't care about turning boats into anime girls?
No, please, fuck off. I don't know why you're telling me this, you weirdo.
Well, now enjoy Azor Lane. Just download it. Please.
No thanks, see you later.
Before I continue, I promised my friend, my lovely friend, who's also my artist, he made a very funny poster for this ad. Here it is. Oh, fucking hell. And I promised him I'd put it in this video, so I enjoyed that. Alright. Oh, right, let's continue. This one might be a long one, the grind. The grinding isn't too bad for both of them. To be fair, War Thunder is grinding. I had 2 days playing it straight, and I got pretty high in the ranking of ships, but the thing is, they don't have many ships you can go down. With World of Warships, the grind's a little bit harder, but pretty much the same. You can get a couple ships in 2 days. It just gets harder the further down, and they've got more of an option, so you can choose different things. So again, this one's not too hard. I'm going to give points to both of them. I don't find the grind too bad as long as you play them for a good couple of hours. a day. I would say World of Warships grind is a little bit worse, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to give points to both of them because I haven't had many issues with the grinding with it. I've got quite high in both games, so there's no issue there. So they can both get a point with it. And that one was quick and simple. Let's go on to the next one, shall we? Let's talk about premium ships and vehicles, I should have said, but we're just going to say premium ships. Now, War Thunder doesn't have many premium ships, but from what I've heard, because I have not played them myself, so this is a little bit hard for me to explain, is that they're not OP, they're actually quite equal, and they're balanced quite well. I can tell you I've played their tanks, and I know I said I wouldn't talk about their tanks, but I will talk about that I've got some premium tanks. And none of them are OP, they're all very well balanced and they work super well. So I think paying for premium ships in War Thunder isn't actually the worst thing. And a lot of premium stuff in War Thunder is actually quite bad. It's not that good. So I think premium stuff in War Thunder is pretty balanced, but unfortunately I can't go much into the topic. But I can go into the topic of World of Warship premium ships. Now, World of Warships premium ships have a very vast amount of them. They have so many. And some of them are special, some of them aren't that special. And one of my favourite premium ships is Ark Royal. Not because she's good, she is quite bad, but she's just really fun to play with, and I have a lot of footage with her in this video. And I play her a lot. She's just really fun to play and one of the best aircraft carriers I've ever played in World of Warships. But there are slight issues with World of Warships. They have so many that there is something. And I'll show you this issue right now. I'm going to put two images up of two different ships. One's a premium, one isn't. I want you to try and figure out which one it could be. I'll number them 1 to 2 so you can try and figure it out. And then I'll tell you which one is the premium ship. And this is when I get a little bit fucked off. But let's begin with the images. Here you go. There you go. They're the two images that I have got for you. Could you figure out what was different about the premium ship and which one it was? If you said number one is correct. Number 1 was the premium ship. And this is where I get pissed off with the people who make World of Warships. Alright, here we go. The premium ship is actually worse than the original ship. The premium ship is Belfast 43. So it's the older version of Belfast and it's a sister to Edinburgh. And the thing is, they're both the same ship. And that is fine because they had an original Belfast, the improved and upgraded Belfast. But they got rid of it because it was OP. Now, they got rid of it because it was OP. You know what you could do instead of getting rid of a ship to making OP? That's right, let's put it in loot crates. So you can get 10% chance of getting this rare Belfast in a loot crate. No, what they should have done is nerfed the ship and kept it out there. It's the same with Enterprise. They said the Enterprise was OP, so instead of making Enterprise by nerfing her, they put her in a loot crate. So you have a slim chance of getting her in a loot crate. Now they have so many premiums, and that's fine, but a lot of the premiums are just copy and paste skins of other ships they already got in the tier. And yes, they were sisters and they're the same ship, but you shouldn't fucking be like, oh, let's just add, you know, Belfast, the old version, so people could stop moaning about not having Belfast because we can't be fucked to nerf her. Oh yeah, let's just use the skin we already got for Edinburgh and fucking copy and paste it and just give them a different perks and call it a different ship with different stuff. That's not how it should work. You should try and nerf your stuff and have it out. But they want you to spend thousands and thousands of your real money on trying to get these things in crates in special events, like the Christmas crate. And I have to say I am a victim of this as well. I spent over £300, yes, £300 of my real fucking money trying to get this Belfast. And then after I spent £300, I felt like I had to play World of Warships because I spent that much money. What shouldn't be how I should play it. I enjoy the game when I don't spend that money trying to get loot crates and just have fun with the ships that aren't premium. And that's why War Thunder's winning the point in the premiums, because they don't have many premium stuff that's OP. And if they do have it OP, they nerf it. But with fucking people who make World of Warships, they shouldn't put their stuff that's OP in a crate so they can get more money, because that is disgusting. And I hate it so much. And you're going to get it with free games, yes, I know. And people will be like, you shouldn't moan about it. But it annoys me that These two ships are exactly the same. They've just changed the name for one of them and called it a premium ship. What is stupid. And what they should have done was just nerf Belfast in the first place. And they've done it with some other ships as well. They've done it with Enterprise. They got rid of her because people were like, oh, she's too OP. They've got rid of a load of ships and put them in crates because they said they were too OP. And they were like, let's put them in crates so people have to spend more money trying to get the ships that they want. When they should have just nerfed them and put them as a normal fucking ship. And it really fucks me off. It really fucking does. It's so fucking annoying that they do this, and they should not do that. It's so disgusting, and I hate it so much. And that's the one thing I hate about World of Warships at some points. That you spend so much money, you feel like you have to play it. And that's not what the game should be. With War Thunder, I have spent barely any money. About 10 quid. And that's all I really spent playing that game. Maybe a little bit more than that, but I haven't spent that much money. And I don't feel like I'm forced to play the game because I spent that money. I can come back to that game anytime. And I do. Now and then, a couple of days, I come back to it and I play it. I don't feel like I'm forced to play the game because I spent a fuck ton of money. Unlike World of Warships. And that's why I don't like World of Warships Premiums and I like War Thunder. So War Thunder, yes, I've already said, wins the points because I'm just getting so fucked off and I need to move on to the next one. And this is the last one. Modding the game. If you haven't noticed when you've been watching this video that my World of Warships is modded to shit. And it's really easy to mod World of Warships. You literally download this one thing that you can find and it has a whole list. You click, tick which ones you want and it just installs the mod straight into the file and it's so easy and simple and I love it so much. With War Thunder though, modding's a little bit tricky. You have to go into the main files and change a lot of stuff. If you want sound mods that I do have, you have to go and download the sound mods, then you have to go in the files, make a sound mod, activate it by going all that, and it's a little bit more trickier. So this one's going to be easy. World of Warships can get the modding because World of Warships is just a little bit easier to mod than War Thunder. You don't have to go into the files, you just have to download this one thing, find the game, click on it, and then tick which ones you want. So World of Warships wins the modding. And let's go through the scores and see which game won with the most points. Stretch and the video is nearly over, but we have to add up the scores. So let's first begin with graphics. Now graphics I had to give to War Thunder. War Thunder just has a cooler and nicer looking graphics than it does World of Warships. World of Warships graphics are still good and I did play them both on max. So even then I still think War Thunder's graphics are a little bit more better than World of Warships. It just has more colour, more vibe, and it just looks so much nicer when all the treasure rounds are flying at enemy ships. So War Thunder wins the graphics. Gameplay. Now, I enjoy both the gameplay, but I enjoy War Thunder's more. It's because it's more realistic, and because of that, I have to give the points to War Thunder. Because realisticness is so much more better than, you know, just arcadiness. That's just my opinion, though, because I love a lot of realistic games. But if you enjoy arcadey, definitely play World of Warships. Both gameplays are different, so maybe playing both would be a good mix, you know? But apart from that, the points go to War Thunder. Then we've got the grind. Now the grind I don't find bad with both of them. They can both either be really long or really short. It depends on what level you're doing it. So I'm going to give points to both of them because the grind is roughly the same. It's not too much different. I would just say World of Warships grind's a little bit worse when you get lower down, but they have more stuff to grind for, so that kind of makes sense. So I'm going to give both of them a point for that. Then the premium ships. Clearly World of Warships isn't going to win it. Because I got so mad trying to talk about it, I generally just couldn't give them the points. At first I was going to give them the points, but then I realised how mad I got when they had all the shit and they just did a reskin and they think that's okay, and that's annoying. With War Thunder they had premiums and a lot of them are just special tanks that were just test subjects or ones they just thought would be a good premium one. And even then they're not even that OP, and even if they are, they try their best to nerf it, unlike World of Warships that put them in loot crates. Even talking about it now pisses me off, so let's get this over and done with. War Thunder wins the points. Then we're going to go with modding. Now modding is obviously World of Warships. It's so much easier if you don't download the Steam version. You have a list, you can just click what ones you want to install and test them out yourself. But with War Thunder you can only redo sounds and skin mods, and you have to like get into the files and edit it and download it, so it's a bit of a pain. So World of Warships gets the point in that. As we can see, War Thunder has won this competition I did. I just wanted to really see which game I would prefer if I put them into a competition, and it's War Thunder. But I do like both games. I would advise playing War Thunder and World of Warships just to see what you think. I think both games are very good. It's just that I prefer the realistic kind of games, and World of Warships isn't that kind of realisticness. It's more of arcadey, but still fun to play, and it's very good to play with friends as well. Same with War Thunder. I mean, it makes sense that I have a different opinion to other people, so I do understand if people are like, oh, I think this is better, but this is, again, just my opinion. It's the same with my dad. My dad prefers World of Warships, and I prefer War Thunder. But before I end the video, I have to say a huge thanks to a lot of people who helped me out with this stuff, a lot of my friends, and I also have to say a huge thanks to one of my friends who made the poster for the trailer. That was really funny. I fucking loved it. And I would say a huge thanks to the man who helped me with my advert, but you know, he was a little bit late and delayed after I told him we were doing it on a certain day, and he fucked off for 2 days and then came back. But thanks anyway for that, and I really enjoyed doing this. I hope I could do some more videos if you guys want it. This is really fun. It's a lot of energy though, so maybe in a couple of weeks I'll obviously get some more Siege videos done. I have some really good ones lined up for you, and some more Bioshock. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.